Good day. Today we are going to focus on the partnership. Okay. The following information appeared in the books of my Kaiser stores with partners, Seamen and Records on 30 June 2023, the end of the financial year. So this means that because this year ends on 30 June 2023, so this means that this year is going to start on 1 July 2022. So that is going to be the period of 12 months. Okay. Complete the following. So we are told to do the current account of Seamen and the appropriation account. Then here is information given. Information A, balance is on 30 June 2023 unless otherwise indicated. So we are given all of this. So we are given the current account of Seamen, the opening balance on 1 July 2023. We are told that it is debited. So let's go and record it. We are given the opening balance for the current account of Seamen, and we are told that it is debited. The balance wrote down of 32,100. Okay, and then letter B, the profit and loss reflected the net profits of 420,000 after taking all the adjustment into account. Okay, you know that you have to report the net profits in the appropriation account. We record the net profit in the appropriation account on the credit side, the net profit. So it's a profit and loss. It is 420,500. 420,500. And then what else are they saying? C. Transaction relating to partners to be reflected in the partners account. The first one, the partnership agreement provided for the following salary allowances. Rikus, his salary is 6,500 per month. But we know that we want the salary of the whole year. So it is 6,500 times 12, which is going to give you 78,000, right? And then we go and record it in the appropriation account. So remember, this is happening at the end of the year. Sorry, I made a mistake here. It's 2022 opening balance. Okay, this is happening at the end of the year on 30 June. So we have a salary of 3 course of 78,000, and then the next one is a salary of Seamen. We are told that it is 125,000. So remember, in the appropriation account, okay, in the appropriation account, on the debit side of the appropriation account, you should record all the expenses of the partners: salaries, interest on capital, and the bonus. 3 of them. They must be recorded on the debit side of the appropriation account. And also, you must record them on the credit side of the current account. Those 3: salaries of the partners, bonuses, and the interest on capital. Okay. So we have a salary of Seamen. We have a salary of Seamen. So this is June 2023. 30. We have a salary of Seamen, which is given 125,000. Then what are they saying next? Interest on capital. Interest on capital is calculated at 12% on the capital balances. On 1 December 2022, Dracos increased her capital by 100,000 and Zeman decreased his capital by 30,000. These changes were recorded. So this meaning that they are already included in this capital. So let's start with Dracos. 250,000, right? 250,000. So meaning that this 100,000 is already included in the 250,000 because they are saying that these changes were recorded. So now, if we say 250,000 minus 100,000 is equal to 150,000. So this means that this is the capital balance for Dracos at the beginning of the year before it was increased. So we need to do those calculations. So it's 150,000 times 12%. Okay, remember this balance is then in the trial balance, and then we are told that these changes here they were recorded, meaning that this 100,000 is included in this 250. So if we want to find out that how much was the capital at the beginning of the year, we must subtract this 100,000, then we get 150. So 150 times 12% times. So this 150,000 balance of capital for Dracos, it stayed for how many months before it was increased? Remember, our year starts on 1 July 2022. So it's from 1 July to 1 December. July, August, September, October, November. 5 months because it was increased at the beginning of December. So it's 5 months. Times 5 over 12 is equal to, so it's 150,000 times 12% times 5 divided by 12. So the answer is 7,500. Interest, that is the interest on capital, right? So let's go and open the interest on capital balance account. So we have the interest on capital, STG. So we have 7,500 plus. Now the next one. Now, okay, so it was then increased. Okay, it was then increased on 1 December. It was increased to 250,000. So from 1 December till the end of the year, our year ends. So it's 1 December 2022 to 30 June 2023, right? So 1 December to 30 June, that is a 7 months. So this new balance, because it was increased from 150 to 250,000, right? So this balance of 250,000, it stayed for 7 months. So we need to calculate that interest. So times 12% times 7 over 12 is equal to, so 250,000 times 12 percent times 7 divided by 12. The answer is 17,500. 17,500. Okay, that is the interest. 17,500. Right? Now we are moving to Semen. Semen decreased. Okay, let me first erase this so that I can do this calculation. So they are saying that semen decrease. Okay, semen decreased his capital by 30,000. So let's check that what is written there in the trial balance. Remember, they said that these changes were recorded. Okay, so Simon decreased his capital. So in the trial balance, it's written 150,000. Okay, so he decreased it by 30,000. So this means that at the beginning of the year, the capital of Simon, it was 180,000 before it was decreased. Remember, they said Simon decreased his capital by 30,000. These changes were recorded, meaning that there in the capital of Simon here, these changes were recorded. So meaning that the 30,000 was already subtracted, right? So this means that at the beginning of the year, the capital was 180,000 times 12%. We are looking for the interest, right? So before it was decreased, this balance stayed for how many months? It's from 1 July 2022, the beginning of the year, to 1 December. That is 5 months because we don't count December because it was decreased at the beginning. It's 5 months. So 5 over 12 is equal to, so it's 180,000 times 12% times 5 divided by 12, which is going to give you 9,000. That is the interest on capital. 9,000 plus the interest on capital. Now, let's continue. So, and then from 1 December, so it was the balance now was now 150,000, right? This means that from 1 December till the end of the year, which is 30 June 2023, the balance of the capital was 150,000. And that is how many months? 7 months, from 1 December 2022 to 30 June 2023. That is 7 months. So this is going to give you, how much? 150,000 times 12% times 12% times 7 divided by 12. That's 10,500. 10,500. So remember, this one is an interest on capital for Sayman. And we know there's on the credit side of the current account for Sayman, you must record the interest on capital. So it is 10,500 plus 9,000 interest on capital for Sayman, right? So 10,500 plus 9,000, that is 19,500 BTG, right? Okay, so now let's get the total for the interest on capital. So we add all of these together. It's 44,500. Now let's check if we have a bonus. Oh, Sayman is entitled to a bonus of 25,000. Let's quickly go and record it. Bonus. And you know that you must also record it 25,600. And we know that you must also record it in his current account, 25,600. It's a bonus, right? Then what else are they saying? Okay, Seaman took goods from stock for his personal use. The selling price of the goods was 14,520 and the cost of sales is 6,500. This transaction was not recorded. So because the business is not selling, we cannot use the selling price. We cannot use the selling price. So we must use the money for the cost of sales. The partner took the goods for his personal use. That is the drawings. So because we are doing the current account of Sayman, so we must open the drawings account. We know that the drawings account, it decreases the current account. So we have a drawings of 6,500. So we know that the drawings, they must be recorded on the debit side of the current accounts of the partners. Every time the drawings, they must be recorded on the debit side of the partners. So we also have the drawings here in this trial balance. So the drawings of Sayman is 14,400. So let's go and add them. 14,400. So 6,500 plus 14,400. That is 20,900. Okay. Then they are saying the remaining profit or loss is shared in the ratio of the partner's capital balances at the end of the financial year. Okay. So we know the capitals of the partners of the current day or at the end of the financial year. We know them. The one for okay, the capital of Tricus is 250,000, and then the capital of Siemens, so this is Tricus, this is Siemens. So if we divide by 150, 150 both sides, this side we are going to get 1, and then this side is 250,000 divided by 150, which is 5 over 3. 5 over 3, right? So what we're going to do here is this. We times by this denominator both sides so that this denominator of 3 can be cancelled. Okay, so times 3 both side times 3 both side. So that is going to give you 5 is to 3. That is the profit sharing ratio. Group is getting 5, Sayman is getting 3. Okay, let's do the calculations. Okay, now well, obviously the credit side is a bigger one, so it's 420,500. 420,500. Now, how much is the remaining profit for 420,500 minus 25,600 minus 44,500 minus 125,000 minus 78,000. The remaining profit is 147,400, right? So remember, our profit sharing ratio is 5:3. So we have Dracos and then we have Seaman. So Dracos is getting 3, Seaman is getting, Dracos is 5, Seaman is 3. Okay, so the console of the current account of Dracos. Now we are paying the partners the remaining profit. We are now paying the partners the remaining profit. Okay, so 147,400 times 5, 5 plus 3 is 8. So we are calculating the current account for Dracos times 5 divided by 8, which is going to give you 92,125. And then 147,400 times the one for Seaman is 3 over 8, which is 55,275. And then after that, we have to transfer this to the current account. So because they are debited, both of them, we must transfer them to the credit side of the current account so that we can apply this sort of the double entry system. Okay, so we have to go and record this to the current account of Seaman because we are not told to do the current account of Dracos. Okay, let's go and record. It's the appropriation account. The answer is 55,275. This is the remaining profits that was paid to Seaman. Now we check which side is bigger. Let's calculate which side is bigger. So the bigger side is the credit side. It is 225,375. 225,375. So what is the balance carried down or the closing balance? So the closing balance is 172,375. We said the bigger side is the credit side minus the debit side, so we got this money. Then we know that you must transfer the balance carried down to the opposite side. At the beginning, So this is June 2023 date at the beginning of the next month. So it's going to be 1 July 2023. It's one, the balance brought down of 172,375. So we are done for today. Thank you so much. Please subscribe.